gorgeous, radiant beings of people that are watching me now. Hi, my name is Livia and I'm so happy today. I'm so happy because I realized that I have created a life that I love and that I love my life. But before I go on into all these wonderful energy and things that I want to share with you, if you love this channel, if you want to create a life you love, if you feel inspired, like it, subscribe, send it to other people, share this love and light because it's only here to give away and it's all for free and it's all amazing. So, hi everybody, I want to talk to you how I created a life I love and I just, bling, light bulb, realized it, and how I love my life. And for that, I want to talk to you about my intro video and my outro video in all of my YouTube videos. And if you've been watching me, I have this crazy intro video, but it's just creative chaos, I would say, because this was just a day I was super excited in my life and I had a friend over. She was a photographer and she was taking some pictures of me. And I said, let me make a video with these outfits and we're just gonna set up whatever it is in my rooftop right outside of my door. And let's just set up something like a beautiful boudoir kind of photo shoot with my furniture. And then I realized while I set up the furniture, I might as well make a video of me setting it all up. And eventually, like, cut it. I had this idea, you know, this vision, like cut it all in pieces and then make the intro video, like create a life you love out of scratch. And then when I was popping the champagne, my dress broke. How magical. The dress broke, my boob was out, my beautiful boob was out, and I had to put a smiley face on the video, of course, because I don't want to flash anybody without any warning. So, and that video came about, that 10-second video where I'm just snapping my finger and making things show up out of thin air and creating a life I love. And you can do that too, and you can do that video too. That video was recorded when I was just fired, you know, like 2 weeks before I got fired, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? I need to create a life I love, and I was desperate. So then we had this idea of doing this photo shoot in my rooftop, and I'm like, oh, everybody was giving me opinions about my video and telling me that, you know, no one's gonna pay attention to me with that crazy video and me in like almost naked, blah blah blah. It's so silly that I have more to say than what to look like and blah 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 blah. But very interesting that people have all these opinions. I just want to do whatever I want to do, and I liked my video. I think it's fabulous and it's so funny. And if you like it, let me know. And if you think it's horrible, whatever, let me know too. I don't care. It's all good. But I also want to share with you that creating a life you love, or I love, does not have the same visual for everybody. You know, like maybe the life I love is having a whole bunch of furniture in a rooftop and just hanging out and drinking champagne, or maybe it's just the idea that I could snap my fingers and create something. Why not furniture in a rooftop? Who thought of that? Isn't that something original? Or maybe that I could command my dress to break and expose myself to you, or I don't know. It's just, it was such a fun video to make, and I hope you all like it. And if you have any comments about my intro video, let me know. And of course, my whole idea was create a life you love. That's my tag, because that's been my motivation, my thread, you know, what I've been always trying to realize and follow in life. It's how to create a life I love. And ever since I was a kid, always as a creative being that I am, always trying to create something different and always trying to see what else can I do of this reality, what else can I create in this life, you know. And I remember growing up as a kid, you don't really see life, I mean, maybe you see life that big, but you have all these adults explaining how life is, and I remember just really not accepting or understanding or being like, but wait, is that it? Are these all the options? Are there more solutions? What else is out there? And I always had these questions because I really wanted to create something unique for myself. But of course, then I become an adult and, you know, life happens, that's what they say. But here's where I start this beautiful story that I'm like here now in this point of my life, loving my life, and I need to go back a few moments, a few years, and explain to you how I ended up here. Okay, so once upon a time, there was this wonderful Olivia. She was in her 20s and she accepted office jobs. And she thought she had to work in office jobs because everybody else worked in office jobs. Why not have a 9-to-5? And Olivia tried. She went to a few 9-to-5s and they were not fun. They were not fun. Olivia was crying. She was watching the window with the sunshine and she was thinking, what am I doing in an office? You know, like I should be in the sunshine tanning this beautiful skin or enjoying life in a different way instead of being here in an office. This is, it was really like, soul dying, soul killing for me. And all through my 20s, I would just have anxiety attacks, and I told you all about my anxiety attacks because I was doing something that was not what was meant for me to do. And, you know, I would buy astrological reports or, you know, tarot, and always I was getting, your purpose in life is to shine, is to be joyful, is to enjoy life, be grateful to life. And, you know, I couldn't really be grateful for being in an office. I'm sorry, I couldn't. And then it all like exploded when I was a personal assistant to a doctor and I was working in this office job, and one day I fainted. I fainted. I was doing a presentation for all these old people and I was working for this eye doctor, and the presentation was about cataracts or whatever it was. And I was like doing the slideshow, whatever it was, and the life got out of me. I don't know what happened. I fainted, and all these old people were like, oh my god, are you okay? And I have never fainted in my life. That's like, what? And then I thought, what happened? I'm young, I ate well, I am healthy. Why would I faint? What is this here showing me? And I'm so lucky that I was always so curious that I always asked so many questions. And I try to listen to the answers. Not always I listen, but hey, when I do, it's very poignant. It's very, you fainted because you're not happy. You're not doing your thing, your happy thing. And I thought, okay, but what is this happy thing? What is happy? What is it that I have to chase? And then I went home and I wrote down how my ideal day would be. And I told you in my affirmations video that I'm such a powerful creator. Whenever I write something down, oh my god, it becomes reality, okay? However, I have to be careful with that power because I wrote down, I'm so happy and grateful that I wake up in the morning and I don't have to go to work and the breeze is flowing through my window and I see the sunshine and I can enjoy my day. I can go to the beach, I can go to a fresh market, I make my juice, I have the whole day free to read and be in the nature and do whatever I want at my leisure. And guess what? 2 weeks later, I quit the job. Of course, I quit so many jobs. If I wasn't fired, I quit because I'm not really good with jobs. Hashtag, not good with jobs. And suddenly, I was living my ideal day. Kitty, don't move the tripod. Sorry, guys. My camera assistant here. I was living my ideal day. I was waking up in the morning and going to the beach and just living this life I loved for like a week or two, and then I realized I don't have any money. I have to generate money somehow. You know, money is an energy that is interesting in this world, and I need to have it in my life for me to actually have a sustainable lifestyle like this. And if you want to know more about money, check out my video about money. And of course, that sucked. That was like, okay, that was not really the plan, that I was at the beach worried that I don't have money and I don't have a job. So eventually I had to keep going at life, finding another job, finding this, you know, keep working, molding that story that I wrote on the paper, because it did come true, but all the details were there. You know, I need financing for this life. This was, I would say 6-7 years ago. Yeah, this was end of 2012, beginning of 2013. As soon as I was in my 20s, you know, being an adult, and even now, I was always thinking that I needed to do life according to other people's views and mistakes. So I was in these train tracks. And now I know that I'm free from the train tracks. I'm just floating in this huge ocean of life, and I feel so light. And obviously now it's 2020, and now I can say that I've molded a lot of other details into this story that are so good, and I'm so happy. Let me share with you the day today I had. The week I had, actually. I've been home for a week, and I've been lucky that I'm in this work assignment that I still get paid even when I'm home, because I'm waiting for something. I'm waiting to be called for a flight, which is amazing, okay? And then I was able to, Monday, I was texting my manicure lady, hey, I happen to be home. Can I have an appointment? She's like, oh, somebody just opened an appointment. She's very busy, so you can come. So what happens? I start my week by doing my nails. Look at these beautiful nails that I can easily afford. Then I go, yesterday I went for a facial that I got on a Groupon that I can easily afford. Then I went to, yesterday also I went to Kundalini Yoga in the morning. The day before I worked out in the morning. I met with friends. We had great times out and about at night. We had, you know, conversations and communications and connections, and I really met a whole bunch of people. And yesterday I got a little too drunk because I didn't eat that well. Okay, it happens. And then today I woke up and the sun is shining, and I went to the sound healing bath that I love when they play the crystal bowls. And then I went to my favorite rooftop in West Hollywood, which is on top of Restoration Hardware, and I just enjoyed the sunshine, and I realized, wow, I have created a life I love. But now let's go back to when I quit my job and I was just going to the beach all the time. At that moment, I also had created a life I loved. However, that life was created outwardly, and because it was outwardly, it wasn't sustainable. I eventually lived this mini vacation for 2-3 weeks, and then I had to go back into the roller coaster emotional of worrying, of money, of this, of that, of whatever is the life that we seek on the outside. Fast forward to today, I realized that I create a life I love from the inside out, because I was having this same lifestyle a year ago when I was in this really powerful job that I had, but I wasn't feeling as grateful as I am now because I hadn't worked the inner details. I was very excited, I was very happy, and I remember I was sharing with everybody on Instagram, look at my life is amazing, and it was amazing on the outside. On the inside, it was still a lot of emotions, a lot of questions, a lot of doubts, a lot of worry, a lot of attachment, not freedom, you know, because the whole thing about I'm free to do whatever I want in my day is freedom. And today I feel this freedom, and it's not a freedom of the outside because the outside didn't change. And I'm actually gonna show you, this is the experience I'm gonna show you right now. What is my outside? My outside is chaos. It's not like I moved to a mansion and suddenly I realized I created a life I love. It's not like I am a millionaire and I have, like, I don't know what millionaires have, but eventually, whatever. It's not like all this money came into my life. I'm living the same lifestyle as I was living last year, maybe a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. The funny thing is, last year I thought my whole life would be destroyed, and a lot of things happened that really show that maybe it would be destroyed. On the outside, nothing changed. On the inside, a lot was destroyed, but I'm so grateful because a lot of good consciousness and feelings came to, I don't know, heal and clean and substitute all of these other limiting beliefs, all of these other borders that I created for myself. And now I feel so big and expansive. And what I think I'm trying to convey here to you is that when you try to create a life you love, it's the inside. The outside can be a chaos, can be not exactly what I want. This is not exactly where I want to live. This is not exactly the kind of life surrounding me that I want. But I do love what I have. And now we're coming to the last part of my videos, the outro, where I just have this love sign, which is right there in my bed. And I pretty much say, love your life. And wow, at the time I wasn't realizing how much I wasn't loving my life. I was loving the outside appearance of my life, not me and my inner world. And that is huge, that now I was able to tap into the feeling that I now love my inner world. I love myself and I love my life, and this energy outside inside of me has permeated to all of my environment. And now honestly, it doesn't really matter what happens, if I go to the meditation or not, if I have my nails done or not. This feeling of love that I have created a life I love in here, in here, in here is just so empowering. Oh my God. Had I known this before, I would, but no, it's okay. It's all a journey. I'm so happy with my journey, my up and down roller coaster emotional drama, that now I don't feel like so much anymore. So like I said in the beginning of this channel, in my first video, I want my life to be more like waves. It's becoming like that, and it's all in the inside. It's all on the love that I cultivate with my snapping of my fingers to my own self. I just wanted to share that and hopefully inspire you to seek within you, not pay attention to anything outside. Everything outside nowadays to me is just logistics. The work that I do, I love it, but it's just logistics. It's just work. Everything, you know, as I'm transitioning and I'm gonna find really what I love giving and contributing to the world, besides these videos, I will also change my area of work. So right now, I'm really not attaching myself to my job that used to be my dream job, my dream career, and it's still the best job in the world. However, it's just logistics. All of this mess around me, this is just logistics. Sometimes it's organized, sometimes it's not. It's not gonna affect how I love me and my life. And that is the key, the gold, the cherry on the top, the reward, delight, the love. Oh, it's so, so good. I hope you all feel this. I would so give it to you if I could. Only you can give it to you. Please do that. Thank you for watching. If you think somebody else can watch this video and enjoy it, share! Mwah! You can create a life you love. Love your life.